This is one of the worst events that happened in my life. The incident happened a few years ago. I was returning home from the office on Thursday afternoon. My office will be closed for the next 5 days. While coming home, I was thinking how it would be if I went somewhere on this port holiday. I don't usually go anywhere, and is not going to visit for a long time. The office is closed, so let's take a look around. If you wander around the village for a while, you will feel better. I told my parents about this, and took their permission and left around 10 o'clock that night. Mother packed my bag. The bus stand is near my house. I walked from home to the bus stand. I went to the bus stand and saw that there was no bus. The passenger pressure is slightly higher today due to the 5-day public holiday from the next day. I stood upset not getting the bus. I thought to stand for a while and see if a bus comes. If you don't get a bus, there is nothing else to do. After standing for a while, a car came, and the driver asked me,
"Sir, will you go to Sylhet?"
"Yes, but why?"
"We are also going to Sylhet. A seat is vacant. You can go with us if you want."
Can't seem to get the bus. After so long, I left home to go for a walk. And now I don't want to go back home.
Driver is late, hurry up.
"Mister, do you go?"
How much will you charge for rent?
"You don't have to worry about rent. That's how much money you used to pay on the bus. Add a little more than that."
Mister will not have said all these things. You say how much you have to pay.
"You pay 200 rupees more."
There is a little bus shortage today. Asking 200 rupees more. 200 rupees extra for today will not be much. And if you go by car, you can go more comfortably than by bus. Paying 200 rupees more will not be a big loss. I sat in the car while thinking about all these things. The man who was sitting in the seat next to me looked a bit strange type. She was wearing Punjabi and pajamas. A very nice perfume was coming from her body. There is also a bunch of beards on the face. Sitting very quietly with me, there is no movement. My hand was touched once with her body. Then I thought, his body is cold as ice. I did not give much importance to the matter. The car is moving towards our destination. I sat in the window seat. Most of the time I was looking outside. The bus was running like this, and at one point I fell asleep. But the man is sitting still as before, with no movement. Then the time will be 2 or 3 in the night. The bus was crossing a market. Seeing this, I sat with a little movement. After a while, he suddenly turned his eyes towards that man. I saw the man looking at me with a glance. Will you say something?
Is your office closed for 5 days?
I did not tell him anything about this. And I don't even know him. I saw it for the first time today. How did he know about this? How did you know my office is off for 5 days?
I know a lot more about you.
But how? He looked away without saying anything. I asked again, shaking him with my hand. How did you know all these things about me? He removed my hand. Nothing else said. And within an hour, I reached Sylhet Square. I got out of the car and saw. That man also got out of the car with me. I was looking for Rizka to go to Nana's house. Then that man came to me, said to me with a piece of stone,
Take this and keep it with you.
I took that piece of stone, and it seemed to me a normal stone.
Take this stone and throw it in the pond of your grandfather's house. If you do not do this, you and your family will have many problems.
I was quite surprised. How did he know about my grandfather's house pond? Then I will ask him how he knew about all this. I looked and saw that he had disappeared. I searched around but did not see him. I was coming by rickshaw and thought to myself, what happened to me is not normal at all. It was almost dawn when I went to my grandfather's house. Being very tired after traveling all night, I did not tell anyone about this. I went home and fell asleep. After I woke up, I didn't remember anything about it. After a long time, I went to my grandfather's house and they were very happy to see me. Gave me a lot to eat. After eating and drinking, I wandered around the village with my friends throughout the day. I came home at night and fell asleep again after eating. I woke up after hearing some sounds. I woke up and saw my mother standing next to me and saying,
Are you okay?
Yes, I'm fine. What about me again? After saying this, he left. I also fell asleep, but suddenly I remembered that I had come to my grandfather's house. Mom is at home, so who came here? Then I woke up. I got up from the bed and saw that there was no one around. I remembered that stone. Then somehow I spent the night in fear. I woke up in the morning and told my grandparents about this stone and the incident of the night. Then they told me, You tell the Imam Sahib in our mosque in detail, he will definitely make an arrangement. Then I went to Imam Sahib. And when I showed him that stone, he said,
It is no ordinary stone at all. Black magic has been done with this stone.
After hearing this, I was very scared. I told him in detail what happened to me that day.
The person who gave you the stone was not human. He was a tantric's pet jinn. If you had thrown the stone into the pond, you would have suffered a loss, or someone in your family would have suffered a great loss. There are 4 jinn in the pond at your grandfather's house. It was intended to give you this stone through tantric jinn. Take those 4 jinn in this pond. Tantric wanted to practice black magic with these jinns. That is why the tantric wanted to throw this stone into the pond with you.
Huser told me to be holy all the time and pray 5 times. In this way, those evil jinns will not be able to harm me. After that, I came home immediately after saying goodbye to Imam Sahib. After that, no more paranormal events happened to me. Friends, subscribe to our channel now to watch all these cute cartoon videos. Thank you all.